All right, good morning.
Good morning, Trailblazers.
Good morning. We're here with our Kids Talk for this month. We're talking about the book Melonhead, and it's one of our Sunshine State Young Reader Award books for this year. And I'm here with Ms. Keltner
Good morning. Hi, Trailblazers.
and a bunch of students from DeSoto Trail who have read the book and who want to discuss the book this morning. First of all, who liked the book? Raise your hand if you liked it.
Yes, all right. It was
Excellent.
good. Funny.
Okay. That's okay?
We're going to keep going.
Excellent. Thank you. First of all, let's introduce ourselves. You're going to say your first name and grade level?
That'd be fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Or teacher. Okay. So let's go ahead and start at the back and come around.
I'm Justin, and I'm in 5th grade. I'm Bailey, and I'm also in 5th grade.
I'm Joe, and I'm in 4th grade in Mrs. Bird's class.
I'm Aiden, and I'm in 4th grade, and I am in Miss Bird's class.
I'm Libby, and I'm in Miss Whitley's class.
I'm Caroline and I'm in Miss Giddings' class.
I'm Anne and I'm in Miss Giddings' class.
I'm Jacob, and I'm also in Miss Giddings' class.
I'm Cassidy and I'm in Miss Giddings. Wait, what? Okay. In Miss Whitley's class. Kind of went along with Giddings.
I'm Simra, and I'm in Miss Whitley's class.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Who would like to summarize our book for us without giving away the ending? Anybody? Bailey.
Well, there are two creative boys that like making inventions, and they're trying to make a project for their homework. They're making they're trying to make an invention, and they're trying to win the science contest.
Okay. Great. Great. Who can describe Adam and why is he called Melonhead?
Anne?
Adam is the main character. He is a creative boy. And Melonhead is his nickname that he likes to be called.
And
Why, though?
Yeah,
does
why is he called
like
Melon?
that? Libby?
Because I was thinking because his head is shaped like a melon.
Yes, and he likes that for some reason. It makes him unique and special, doesn't it?
He said
Very
he likes
good.
to be
All right.
unique and special.
and what's his last name? Do you know? Remember? Simra.
Melon?
Melon, that's right.
His last name is Melon. Great. Okay. And Adam's a unique kind of character. He gets into a lot of situations that some people might think are funny, but they have consequences, and then he can't figure out how to get out of them. He lives in, where does he live?
Cassidy?
Washington, D.C.
Right.
Okay. And why does he live in Washington, D.C.?
Jacob?
Because his dad's part of the Congress.
Yes, he works for a congressman. He's not a congressman himself. Remember, he's working on the campaign of a congressman? Okay, good.
Yes. Okay, so Adam is in elementary school, and they have to come up with a project. And the competition is called Challenge America. Reinventions, recycling the old into the new. And in this challenge, you had to combine things that already exist to create something new, original, and useful. What would you create?
Caroline?
I would create a little machine that has a mop and it could paint.
Oh, very cool. An automatic painter. Aiden?
I would have a robot called the Chore-O-Matic 3000, so it would do all your chores for you.
I like that. Can I buy one from you? I'll need that at my house. Bailey?
A homework machine.
Homework machine. All right. Justin, did you want to add something that you would
I was
invent?
gonna say the same thing as
Same
Bailey.
thing. Okay. Anne, something different?
You could combine a robot with a computer so it could do all your homework, could do all your answers. It could be like a phone.
Do everything.
And it could shrink down to the size of a phone, and you could call people.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Jacob?
I'd make a math machine so I could do all my math homework.
You must get out of homework. Libby?
I would make a machine that could if you were low on money, it could print out money that would be like automatic money that would.
That would be
That's a good
awesome
idea.
too, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I like those ideas. Those are great inventions. All right.
Okay, at the beginning of the book, something happened. We were introduced right to action in the book. What happened?
Joe?
Melonhead was climbing up on a roof because he wanted to scare his neighbors, I think, and he was climbing up the tree and his foot got stuck in a hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened after that?
Bailey?
The ambulance and police cars had to come, and they had to lift up a cable box or something.
What do
No.
we call that box that goes up in the air? Libby?
Cherry picker.
Cherry picker.
Cherry picker.
Yes.
Yeah, and-
he thought that was pretty cool, didn't he?
Yeah, and they had to get him out of the hole.
They did. Specifically did they do to get him out of the hole? Can you remember some of the things they tried? Cassidy?
I think what they did is they tried pouring liquid in the hole.
Do you remember what the liquid was?
I think it was like olive oil.
Mm-hmm. Pretty stinky too, wasn't it? I laughed out loud at that part. Libby, what else did they try?
Well, they stayed there pretty much overnight, and it started raining, so they had to use the jaws of life to get him out.
And had they ever used the jaws of life trying to get somebody out of a tree before?
No.
No, that was pretty incredible, wasn't it? He thought that was very cool.
I
Adam
thought that
did,
was
didn't he?
cool.
Yeah. All right.
What did Adam do with his shoe? Does anybody remember?
Aiden?
Didn't he wrap it up after he took it off?
Need to think back more to the details. Joe?
He was gonna put it on a plaque in his room.
Yes. Libby?
He was gonna hang it up. I think he hung it up on his wall. In his
Over
room.
his bed, didn't he? He nailed it to the wall over his bed. Now remember, it had all that olive oil on it, and his. What happens when he got nervous? Remember, he kept talking about something that happened. What happened?
He
Joe?
kept on getting sweaty and yeah.
So sweaty olive oil shoe. Ew. All right, next question.
What I liked about this book were some of the sayings that Adam and his friend Sam said to each other. They had some phrases that they made up, like rhymes, like "see you later, alligator." Well, of course, they didn't make that one up, but that's an example. What kind of phrases did they make up?
Jacob, do you remember some?
You're smart fart.
Smart fart. Yes, yes. Okay, that was a good one. Joe.
Anytime Frankenstein.
Anytime Frankenstein. Anybody remember any others? Do you use any?
Actually, I don't, but I was thinking, are there some that you might like to make up?
Libby?
Actually, Miss Lambert told me this one. We were talking before I left to go car pickup, and she said something about, I can't remember, it was a pot or something like that. I don't remember what it was though.
Doctors have some questions.
I like the saying, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yes, that's a sweet one too. Aiden?
If I would make up one, if you were on school picture day, the guy who was taking your pictures, he would say, big smile, crocodile.
Ooh, and we have picture day tomorrow. We might recommend that one to him. Yes. Caroline?
My grandpa made up pickled pig's feet.
Big old pig's feet. I do okie dokie frokie. I don't know why, I just say that to my kids. Got it, okie dokie frokie? Yeah. I think we all have some little sayings that we use in our lives.
Yes. There's another animal that Adam and his friend came upon. They came upon a snake. Do you remember how they found that snake? What were they doing in the park?
Simra?
I think they were digging holes.
There were holes in the park. Joe?
They were mudsliding.
Mudsliding into those holes. You remember? They were getting all ooey gooey.
Yeah. Who's ever been mudsliding? Yeah. How inventive. Thank you. Who would like to go mudsliding? There you go. So he was a very creative individual, unique person. What did they do with the snake?
Aiden?
They took it home to Sam's house.
And how did
And
his mom react to that? Bailey? Can you help him out?
Well, at first she was holding Sam's little sister, and she screamed at first, even though she likes snakes. She was just surprised that Sam and Adam brought it home.
Right. So she was kind of cool with it, right?
Because
Now
she
compare
likes
that.
snakes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
She likes snakes.
She didn't mind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made it a pet. But now compare that to Adam's mom's reaction when Adam brought it to his house. Justin?
a lot of yelling.
A lot of screaming and yelling. Libby?
She jumped up on the couch, and when Adam came home, she said, wait, no, that was when the mouse was
I
around
was just
the
going to say,
house.
go back.
that was a
Okay,
mouse.
They first found out they had a mouse in their house, right?
And then they found out that the snake was
They
on
heard,
the
like,
loose.
Noises.
Yes. And how were the two? Why were they both paired up? Why did they have both at their house, Joe?
Because Adam, which is Melonhead, had to feed the mouse to the snake live.
Yeah, live. Yes, I thought that, and I almost put the book down. I have to be honest with you. I have a big fear of snakes. I had a run-in with a snake when I had first moved to Florida, so I almost couldn't read the rest of the book. But I said, no, I'm going to finish it for my Trailblazers. I can get over my fear of snakes because it was pretty gross. I thought it was kind of gross. Anyway, that was just my opinion. All right. Any other stories about the snake and the mouse? They were trying to hide. Okay.
Yeah, and when the snake got loose, because the snake did get loose, how did the snake get loose?
Adams. Let's go to Adams.
Yes,
Yeah, jump to
let's go to
Adam's
Adams.
house. Cassidy?
Adam knew that the mouse had gotten loose, so he brought out Cobra, the snake, to go and eat the mouse.
Mm-hmm. Think of it. Now, you said the name of the snake. Was it a cobra?
No.
What kind of snake was it? Anne?
It was a gardener
A little gardener snake. I thought that name for that snake was perfect. I laughed out loud on that one. That was a good one.
So, if you brought a snake home, would your parents let you keep it? Is this a yes?
Is that
Yes?
yes?
Who thinks no?
No.
Who thinks no? Oh, I like that. Do the thumbs. Yes, yes, thumbs up, no thumbs down. Okay, okay.
Let's go to the homework of the week.
Yes, yes. How did Adam's mom react to the homework of the week?
Libby?
She thought she was like a little bit disgusted because it was private, because he was talking about his head lice.
Aiden, you look like you really wanted to make a comment. Do you want to make a comment about the homework of the week?
Like everybody was, I think they were like having a party or something that he had homework of the week, and his mom was so excited. And then whenever she went to go see it, she was a little embarrassed, I believe, about because Adam had head lice, and then he started like talking about it like right in front of the board.
Now, I had to also laugh out loud when Adam compared his mom's clothing to what she normally wears. What did he call what she normally wears? Mom clothes. And then she got dressed up because it was what kind of a day? Red letter day. That's right. I know moms can relate. We have our dress up clothes and our mom clothes. All right. Where was Melonhead from? Did anybody pick up on where he was from? Justin? Where was he from?
Washington, D.C. Oh, that's where he lives. Sorry.
That's where he lives now, but where is he from? Joe?
Florida.
From Florida. Yeah, I thought that was a neat connection. How did you know he was from Florida?
Because they said that his dad was representing Florida, I think.
Helping the congressman win from Florida. But there were some other key clues. We have somebody from behind the camera that has the answer. Sanders, do you?
He was not a movie star, so then he was a movie star and went to Washington, D.C. read.
Little more details. Anybody remember they talked about a specific part of Florida that they would be representing to get money for? They were putting a bill through to save the... Justin?
The Everglades.
The Everglades, yes, that was the big clue. Because I don't think any other state has Everglades, so he was definitely talking about Florida. And they even said Florida a couple times, I'm sorry. All right.
That's cool. I really like that part. Okay, they had to do this project, this reinvention project, and their science teacher had them talk among themselves about what they were going to do for the science project. Why did the science teacher have them talk among themselves about what they were doing? Why didn't they keep it quiet and private so it was a secret?
Aiden?
Probably because if they all like talk to each other and share their ideas, they like one of them make a different idea that's similar to that, and it will turn out to be a good success or something.
Do you do that in your class? Does your teacher have you all discuss ideas that might inspire you? You might hear something from somebody else? Collaboration. Yeah, very good. All right.
Yeah. And some of the ideas they had didn't work out exactly as they had planned. And some of the other students were able to help them out and say, have you thought about this? So sometimes it's good to collaborate, big word, collaborate, and talk to each other and bounce ideas off each other, and that gets that thought process moving along. Let's talk about,
the projects?
yes,
Okay.
what about the projects? Adam and Sam's project. Now, they had many different ones. What was the last project that they did?
Bailey?
The successful one or the one that didn't work out?
The successful one, the very last project.
It was like a camp, like if you got lost in the wilderness or something, it was like a survival kit that
Okay,
you
do you remember
could
the
take
name
in.
of it?
No, I
Cassidy?
don't. I don't.
The rescuer?
Rescuer. Now combine that with what Bailey's saying. What did the rescuer do? What was its purpose?
The rescuer, it had supplies that you could use if you got lost or you had no one with you or just trapped or something.
So
But
did it have one situation or multiple situations?
multiple.
Now think back through the story. How did they come up with the rescuer? Where did their ideas come from? Simra?
They used all their ideas that didn't work and they like put them all together.
Exactly. Now there was a comment that was made. Let me see. How did they find out about their science project? So it's a culmination, but they had one comment in there. I'm trying to think if you guys picked it up. Everything that happened in the story, were they successes? What were they? Aiden?
Some were failures.
And mistakes, yep. And so what do you do? What do you hope to do from your mistakes? Libby?
You make them work or you use something else using the same thing.
Okay, what do your parents always tell you from your mistakes? Caroline, I'm looking for something that I want.
Learn from your
Learn
mistakes.
from your mistakes. So they brought all those mistakes throughout the book and put them into the rescuer. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I don't know if we want to go to the last couple of questions because that might give the end of the story
Yes,
away.
it
What do you
will.
think?
Yes,
Okay.
it will. Why don't we go to, what do you think was the coolest thing about this book?
Yeah, let's wrap that up.
Yes.
Awesome. Justin,
Probably whenever he got stuck in the tree.
that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Anne?
When he went on his roof and lay down and made noises to scare his neighbors, and they thought, "Ha, I see you," but they didn't actually. They were just saying
There you
that.
go. That was pretty good. Jacob?
When he was running on the roofs.
And let's talk about that just for a second. Why can they run on the roofs? What is it about DC's architecture? Do you know? Anybody been there? Simra?
Their roofs are kind of low. Like they have ladders built to them.
They do have the fire escape ladders, Bailey.
They're like connected, maybe. They're connected.
Remember what we call those houses that are connected?
Connected house.
Connected houses. I like that.
Connected.
Jacob?
Apartments.
No. They're called row houses. So you all may want to Google some architecture in DC. They're very thin, all row houses. So all the roofs, it's actually one big roof. You may have different peaks and and valleys on them, but you can run from one end of the building all the way to the other end, and you can cross probably 10 houses. You know, they're connected. So think about the architecture of DC. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, and a disclaimer real quick, don't try this at home.
Not here. No, not tried at home, but in DC. Libby?
I remember him running over like the dentist office, and there was a appointment in session, and so the dentist called and said that Adam and Sam were running across the roof.
Through the skylight. All right, very good.
Okay.
Aiden, last comment?
Whenever he was running across the roof, he remember he went to like a bakery shop or something, and he had like a pink cupcake, and he thought that the pink frosting was his goatee. And then whenever he was running across the roof, the dentist called his mom and said that he had like pink fungus all over his mouth, but his mom said that that's not his son.
It was the snowball. All right, I have one last question. What did you guys think of the Great American Challenge, the reinventing? Would you like to do something like that here at DeSoto Trail? All right, trailblazers out there, I want to know from you if you'd like to do kind of a invention competition here at DeSoto Trail, because maybe we could work that in, maybe after FCAT do a little something, or even next year. But I was thinking this year, I think it would tie in great with the books. All right,
Excellent.
good, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, students, for your thoughts. Very interesting discussion today. And our next book is going to be The One and Only Ivan. So if you haven't read it, check it out. If it's checked out, put a hold on the book, okay? So you can read this.
Very good.
And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
All right, great job, trailblazers. Nice reading and